Hi, Baby Half Off. It is the Monday vlog. We are answering some questions or requests that we got on the video blog comments, and a bunch of people wrote in, a bunch of you moms wrote in about tips for potty training. So I interviewed several of our moms that work at Baby Half Off, and then I am going to offer my words of sage wisdom about potty training. I've only potty trained one of my kids so far, and Leah is going to be starting in the next few weeks. And I'll be honest, potty training is not my favorite thing about being a mom. It was extremely difficult when it came to potty training Caleb.
Right, I have 4 kids. Each one of them were totally different. 2 of them were super easy, and the other 2 have proven to be more difficult, even with the overnight. 2 of them from day 1 have not had any accidents at night, and the other 2 have struggled with the nighttime till a little bit older.
My oldest, she was right around 2 years old and did it on her own, and it was very quick, and we had few accidents. And my son was closer to 3, but like I said, I didn't put that on him. I let him kind of give me the cues, and once he decided he was ready, it was also very quick.
My son decided to potty train himself, and I wish I could remember right now how old he was. It was around 2. He was young, and he just started deciding he wanted to use the toilet and did not like his diapers, and he was fine overnight from day 1, so he was easy. I don't have any tips with him, which is amazing with it being the boy.
Yeah.
The girls have been a little harder.
She was 18 months when I started.
At the time? Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. And so where is she at now as far as potty training?
Now we're keeping her interested in the potty. We ask her if she wants to go on the potty a lot, but she's still in diapers. We're not really pushing it right now.
I waited a long time with Caleb. I know some people disagree with that, but for me that's what worked. While he was 2 and 3, he has cerebral palsy, so he was still learning how to walk well. Physically he was behind where most of the kids that were his age, so we waited until he was 3 and a half. When I read the book Potty Training in 3 Days, I thought that meant he would be potty trained in 3 days, and that's not necessarily true. He learned the techniques of how to be potty trained, but it took a little while for him to remember and to, on his own, and to be completely potty trained.
Tried the 3-day thing. She did really good for a day, and then the next day she did okay, and then she had to go back to her babysitter, and they just put her back in diapers and undid everything.
Oh, no. So, yeah, the consistency is kind of difficult, right?
I think the biggest piece of advice to give is let your kid tell you when they're ready. Maybe I'm a lazy mom, but it was much less stressful for me to take cues from my kids instead of me putting that on them. When I knew they were ready, it made it very easy, and it was actually really quick.
My 2 younger ones, I had started, well, we did it with Carson too, but they would get an M&M every time they would go potty on the toilet, and so that was their treat that they looked forward to. And when I started potty training the 2 younger ones, and I still don't remember what ages they were.
That's fine.
I'm sure I have it written down somewhere. But the 2 older siblings would help, and so it was really easy for me because they were pretty much potty trained by their brother and sister, because anytime they would help them go potty on the toilet, then they would also get an M&M. So they would come running and tell me that I just helped Hallie go potty, and so they would both get an M&M, and so they did all the dirty work, and I just got to enjoy potty trained kids.
Another tip that I believe in is positively motivating them. So whatever works for your kids, whether it is candy, even though I know some people feel like that's not a good one, or we did Matchbox cars with Caleb, the 99-cent Matchbox cars, to motivate him. So each time he went, he got to pick out another car. And then we also did dance parties and things like that. A tip from me would be to be consistent. I think once you start, you don't go back. So whether that's waiting until they're truly ready, or whatever, I think being consistent for me anyway was a big key in Caleb's success.
My biggest piece of advice is go let your kid make the timeline. It's not, it'll be a lot less stressful for you. You'll have a lot fewer accidents, and they'll be successful quicker and be encouraged, and it'll be a better experience for all of you.
It can feel pretty overwhelming. So anyway, and just hang in there. I remember a friend saying give it a full 7 days and then just see if there's any success. And I did, and he was good. So that was a lot of tips in one little segment, but hopefully you'll be able to have good potty training success.